What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review, and this time I'm reviewing the game Magic Sword, which was released in the arcade by Capcom. Then it was later ported to the Super Nintendo, and pretty much the plot of the game is that a guy or magician or something like that named Darkmar has taken over an evil crystal called the Dark Orb, and he's planning on using it to take over a particular land, pretty much take over the world, pretty much. And a swordsman is pretty much on a mission to stop him, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much the magic sword pretty much takes place in a tower with 50 levels in it, floors, you know what I'm saying, which counted stages and everything. And the odd thing about it, I guess it's not odd, but the game has 6 bosses instead of 50. I don't know why it has 6 instead of 50, but it's guesses they didn't have enough time to make all the bosses, you know. But anyway, there's 6 bosses in the game. There's the gold dragon, the 4th floor, the skulls chimera in the 12th floor, some space worms on the 24th floor, a two-headed dragon on the 36th floor, a king chimera on the 49th floor, and the main antagonist himself on the 50th floor. So as far as the regular creatures go, they vary in the types of enemies you fight, like skeletons, mini bats, ogres, bears, lizard man, and stuff like that. What's interesting about this particular game is that if you get some keys in a particular stage, you can free some allies who will help you along the way, and which ones that will help you on a particular, and they will vary on from stage to stage. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the allies are archer, thief, ninja, wizard, big man, a knife. A knight is not a knife, but a knight, a priest, and a lizard man. Now, the lizard man, the only way he'll help you out if you happen to have a diamond ring in your item box. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting tongue tied for some reason, but anyway. Well, the lizard man. The only way he'll help you if you have a diamond ring in your item box. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that the lizard man in not in the night is are like the strongest in terms of how they hit. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty much a 4-star rating, while all the other allies are 3-star rating. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much you can get items along the way. And some of the items are like the diamond ring, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Then there's like different type of keys that you get to free the allies and stuff like that. So there's a lot of items that you can get. You know what I'm saying? And plus you can as far as your projectiles are concerned, you can they'll increase from time to time, which does help in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now, the graphics and level design of Magic Sword are pretty good. They're okay with some nice color palettes and all that, but I would say compared to like other Super Nintendo games, like say Final Fight or Street Fighter or something like that, it's not as good as those. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty decent, As far as the controls and gameplay are concerned, they're okay, and the fact that allies help you in the game does help. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing like say necessarily impressive about the gameplay and the controls and all that. And the soundtrack, I would say is good, but it's not as great as other Super Nintendo games that I can think of. Whether you're talking about Super Metroid, Super Mario World, or Legend of Zelda's Link to the Past, you know what I'm saying? Even some of the third-party games like Street Fighter and Final Fight and stuff. Now, Magic Sword is a pretty decent game. it seemed like this game comes off as a Golden Axe clone to me. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I was pretty much like the first Final Fight game on the Super Nintendo. It's pretty much a one-player game, even though the arcade version is a two-player co-op. So that's the one thing I didn't get about this and Final Fight. Why is the Super Nintendo version has a one-player mode where the arcade versions have the two-player co-op? I mean, two-player co-op. I mean, say it like that. Why does it have? Why don't it have the two-player co-op like the arcade version? Though, you know. As far as the score, I definitely give it a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's worth checking out. You know what I'm saying? E- Even though it's not the best game that Capcom has come out with on the Super Nintendo, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say check out. I'll just stick with like Final Fight, Street Fighter, when it comes to Capcom games on Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, if you like Magic Sword, you can mention it in the comment section of the video. If you happen to like the arcade version over the Super Nintendo version or vice versa, you can also mention that. If you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.